Hello everyone, welcome to part 121 of Laravel 10 series in which we are creating the e-commerce website. So we will continue working on the login and register process of the user. So in this video we are going to apply Laravel Ajax validation for the user register form. But first of all we are going to work on the user logout functionality. In the last video we have seen that we able to register new user, and after register we want to log out the user as well. Okay. First of all I'm going to open this web.php file, and where we are going to create the new route for the user logout. So after register we have seen that we directly user directly able to log in as well and reach the card page. So now the user must able to log out as well, and for that I'm going to add here the user logout route. Okay, so route I'm going to give here, in case of user logout, see we just require the get route, so I will just add the get route here. Okay, so here I will just add user logout, user slash logout. Okay, and here I'm going to add user controller, and here I am going to add logout user. Okay, so this logout user I'm going to create this function inside user controller. At last I'm going to create this function, public function user logout. Okay, so here I'm going to add here auth logout, and here return we can redirect back to the user login as well, user login. Okay, fine. So now we can able to register and can click on logout, but here we want to update the header blade file. So in header blade file we are going to use the auth check. See, I'm going to show you the here the urls. See here, sign up and sign in urls will come when the user is not logged in, and account and sign out will come when the user is logged in. Okay, so here we are going to work on it accordingly. So after this I'm going to add here, if auth check, sorry, if auth check will tell that whether the user is logged in or not. Okay, in auth check we are going to add here account as well as the sign out. So I will bring the sign out uh, from cut from here, and will bring it here. Okay, and here else, here and if. Okay, so account and sign out will come in auth check, and sign up and sign in will come if the user is not logged in. Okay, so it means the auth exists. Okay, auth check means the auth exists. In Laravel we use the authentication, okay, to verify the user is logged in or not. Okay, so once the user is logged in, we use the auth time to log in the user. I'm going to show you once again, like what we have done with the registered user. After the registered user works, we straight away log in the user with the auth attempt, and the user redirected to the card page. Okay, so once the user is logged in, so it started the auth functionality gets started, in which we are going to preserve everything, like username, mobile, email, password, whatever in the users table. We are going to auth is going to contain all that information. Okay, it works like a session, you can say it works like a session. And once we log out, it see auth will destroy, like we used to unset the session. Here we used to unset the auth as well in the logout functionality. So that's why we have used the auth logout. It means now the auth is not required. Now now the auth is finished, it's unset, it's come to an end. Okay, so after that we have redirected the user to the user login. Okay, I hope that this thing clears to you. Okay, So now we will move further and we'll add here the URLs, required URLs. We are going to add the all the URLs that we require here. Okay, URL like for the account we are going to create the URL like this, user account. Okay, so later on we are going to create the URL like this, user account. I'm going to first use it like this, then I'm going to rename. Okay, for the sign in we have the login, for the sign up we have the register, and for the sign out we have the logout. Okay, so now we are going to test, we are going to uh, add the new user, we are going to register the new user, and then we can see the change here. Here you can see we have not registered yet, we have not login yet, so that's why it is showing here sign up as well as the sign in. Okay, so now I'm going to click on sign up. Here I'm going to register the new user with any of the mobile. Okay, so here I'm going to add this one email like this. Then I'm going to create here, click on create, and here you can see we able to reach the card page, user able to log in as well. This is the simple process, simple user register process. And here now you can see it's account and sign out. Okay, it's not sign in and it's not sign in and sign up, it's now account and sign out. Okay, so it means the user is logged in now. Okay, so now we are going to click on, user is going to click on sign out, because user want to sign out from his account. Okay, want to log out from his account. So I'm going to click on sign out, and then again see here I'm going to see what is the issue exactly. Actually, I think our we have called here auth logout is fine. User login, user logout. I think we have, yeah, this one. This function name is logout user. So that's why. Okay. So I'm going to do here Control Shift R, and here you can see that we have reached the login page. User reached the login page, back to the login page. Okay. So see, basically this login page will come whenever the user log out. Okay, then we are going to show this login page, and whenever see the user try to open the account page without login, then again we are going to show this login page. Even if the user try to check out okay, further before login, like he will click on proceed to checkout, then again we are going to show this login page. So this login page is very important, and that we are going to show whenever user want to access any account page. Okay, so so now we are going to come back to the validation, that we are going to add the validation. So this thing we have done, user logout functionality is done. Now we are going to work on the Laravel Ajax validation for our user register form. Okay, so in the last video we have seen that we have created that register form for the user. Okay, so now we are going to apply the validation, and validation will work like, if I will click on create, if something is wrong, then it is going to display here instantly. Okay, via Ajax. So I'm going to open here, I'm going to close this file and going to open the register.blade file. First I need to make sure that I have added the IDs or whatever we require here. Okay, we are going to do that. After that we are going to add the that jQuery function, like here, like what we have given here, id, this one, name, this one. Okay, fine. And after this, one more thing we are going to give here, we are going to give here one I'm going to start p tag, paragraph tag with id. In id I'm going to give the id like register name, where we are going to give the result, like if there is some error I'm going to display it here. Okay, and like this we are going to do for all, like register name. Here I'm going to give, after input here I'm going to give mobile, register mobile, and here I'm going to give register mail, and here I'm going to give register password, fine. So now after giving this, we will come to the register user mobile that function. I'm going to open the user controller, and here I'm going to update this with the validate. I'm going to add the validator class here. Okay, Laravel Validator class that validates our data. Use validator. Okay, here now I'm going to add the validation here straight away. Okay, and here I'm going to give like $validator equal to validator class. I'm going to use make. So whatever data comes here, dollar request all. Okay, so we are going to pick all the data that comes to us from Ajax. Okay, so here I'm going to give it like this, and after that we are going to take the square brackets, and here everything will come. Okay, so here we are going to do like this. Okay, so here I am going to add the validation for all the fields. First one is the name. Okay, and for name I am going to add the validation. First one is the required name is required. Okay, and after that name must be string, and after that the maximum size of the name, like the maximum characters that one can give for the name, I think is 150 is enough. Okay, so after that I'm going to add the validation for the mobile, and mobile must be first one is the required and must be number, so numeric is the validation for mobile. Okay, and digits like for India there must be 10 digits. You can add like as per your own country, like if you have the 12 digits, if you want to make the 12, okay, then you can give here 12. Okay, so now the email, for the email validation first one is the required. Okay, so after required the email is the we will give here the email. Okay, like this, that it must be email. Okay, and after that maximum character for the email we can give here the, I think 200 or 250. We will give the 250 is more than enough. Then email must be unique. Okay, email must be unique in the users table. Okay, we will give it like this, otherwise it will show the error. Okay, so after that the last one, that is the password. For the password we will give the validation. First of all is the required is for all. Okay, and it must be something like string we will give as well. Okay, string, like there must be no spaces or something. Okay, and string we can give here as well. Okay, uh, though it is not required because the email validation is already there. So here minimum must be minimum characters must be 6. We are going to give here the 6. Okay, like this we can able to add all these validation. And also see, it will show the custom message, like the name is required, mobile is required. It will show the custom message because we have not given any kind of custom message here. So whatever the default message, it is going to show the default message that Laravel provides for every validation. But we can make it of our own. We can add the custom message for all this. Okay, so we can add if I want to add, I can add it here. Okay, so if I want to add for the email validation, for the custom validation for the email, uh, I want to add for the email here email. Okay, this email is for the column that is filled, and this email is for the validation. Okay, for this I will give here the validation like something like this email, or please enter the valid email. Simple, please enter the valid email, like this. Okay, so this is the custom validation for the email. Okay, like this we can give the custom validation for all the validations. Okay, for all the columns, for all the fields. So now we are going to check, like if the validations if the validator, from the validator class we are going to check that the validations are correct or not. So there is the passes. Okay, we are going to show here, like if it is fine, then all the data we will bring inside her, inside this one. Okay, so like this I'm going to cut from here and we'll add it here, and see if the validation is passed, then we are going to work on our like we are going to register the user and we'll send okay, yeah, we'll send the email later on, but right now we are going to register the user and log in the user directly, so that the user will reach the card page. Okay, so else, in case of else, we are going to send back the user with the error message. Okay, so here what we are going to do here, we are going to return response. Okay, return a response. Okay, so here we're going to JSON status is false. Okay, and type we will give as validation, and here the last one is the errors that we will get from the validator class validator, and messages, whatever messages, uh, default messages as well as the custom messages. Okay, and okay, so now, yeah, so now we are going to open its jQuery function that we have added in the last video. Here is the jQuery function. Okay, so here in success, we are going to add, we are going to check. Okay, uh, first, here we have given our type as validation. We are going to check from this one, type validation. Okay, okay, so here data type here I'm going to take here data now. Okay, data type equal to validation. Okay, so in this we are going to take the each function $each. Okay, and data errors, and then we are going to use the syntax like this function. Okay, and in function, uh, this is not required. I'm going to here will add I and error. Okay, so inside this we are going to add dollar, and here the register that we are using there, you can see that we are using here the register. First one is the register, then hyphen, uh, register here hyphen, and then plus. Okay, and then whatever column will come in for each loop. This is the for each loop in the jQuery that we are using. So data dot errors will come from here that we are passing. Okay, data dot errors, in this one the errors will come, all the errors will come up here one by one in the for each loop like in array. Okay, so we have taken the data dot errors, and then we are just like we used in the Laravel for each loop. So here in the same way we are using in jQuery. Okay, register that column name, then we are going to start its CSS. Okay, so that we can show some message in red. Okay, so here we will, so first of all, no, not CSS, but first of all we are going to assign the attribute. Okay, so attribute, in attribute we are going to give the style, like style, we are going to give the color style, color to red like this, and after this one I'm going to one more, pick one more, and here I'm going to give the html is what, that html that error is coming inside this. Okay, and here I'm going to show this error, sorry, like this. Okay, so now we are going to give here one more thing, set timeout, so that error will be shown for some duration only, not for all the time. Okay, and here we are going to take it like this, and here once again we are going to, now we are going to add the css. Okay, for this one we are going to add the css, and css we are going to add like display none. Okay, so means we are going to hide that message. Okay, display none, like this. And also here is the set timeout function. We are going to display after 3000 second. Okay, so we will take the 3000 second like this. Sorry, I think display not here, not here, it's wrong here. Okay, 3000 second. Okay, I hope it will work fine. And okay, in case of error, it's fine. Okay, so it's the condition of this one. And here I'm going to add the else if as well. In else if I'm going to take the like dot dot type if equal to success. Okay, then we are going to add this one inside this. Okay, like this. So if there is no error, then here now data will come like this. Okay, so see, if you are weak in jQuery, then there is the another series that you can follow. Okay, of my channel. You will simply go to the youtube.com stack developers. Okay, and here I am going to show you the jQuery series as well for the basic for the beginners. Okay, to improve your jQuery skills. Okay, so because here I can't explain you each and everything of the jQuery, that will take a lot of time. You can simply go to the playlist, opening my channel, and simply go to the playlist, and here move down, move little bit down, and here then just keep scrolling down, and you can search here as well, like jQuery, and here you can search, and here you can get jQuery basic for beginners or jQuery tutorial. You can follow any of these series, this same series. Okay, so you can follow this series to make your jQuery level strong. Okay, this is for the beginners. Step by step we are going to do all these things for each loop as well, and other things as well. You are going to gain a lot with this. Okay, you can follow this series. So now let's come back and let's try that it will work fine or not. Okay, so I'm going to refresh here, and let's see. First I'm going to click on create, and see here it's coming fine. You can see name field is required, everything is like name field is required, mobile field is required, email field is required, password. If you will not give the password, then here see name field is required, mobile field is required, email field is required, password field is required. You can even increase the time here, like I want to keep it 4 seconds. Okay, now I am going to give once again, and I'm going to click on create. Now I will close this one, and we'll click on create, and here you can see name field is required, mobile field is required, email field is required, and password field is required. Okay, so it is working fine, validation for all the fields. Now I'm going to add here the name. Okay, and we'll add here some long mobile. Okay, and then see it will show the validation. The mobile field must be of 10 digits. Okay, so it's fine, must be 10 digits. So we are just going to add the 10 digits. I'm going to remove like this one. Now it's fine. Okay, I will give some email, invalid email like Amit only in email, and then it will going to show. Okay, here we have already added the HTML validation, email validation, so that's why. Okay, so we will give here the correct email. Okay, so I'm going to give the same email that I have given the last time, because now I want that the validation must come, that the email already exists. See here, the email has already been taken, so the correct validation is coming, that it is showing the email has already been taken. Okay, so I'm going to give now the Amit 2000. So now it's fine, and now the last field, the password field is required. So I will give some just 3 characters. So this time it is saying the password field must be of at least 6 characters. So I'm going to give here the 6 characters, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and we'll create now. And let's see, it must create the account now, and let's see, I have clicked on create. Okay, and see now it must create the account. I think maybe some error has come. We will open the console and we'll check here. Okay, I will create once again, but it is showing that the email has already created 3000. I will going to give now 3000 and click on create once again, and let's hope Yeah, it is going to the card page, but it is not redirecting. So I need to see that why it is not redirecting. uh, okay, so it is not redirecting because here it is incomplete. We need to give here the status as true, that we can use anytime. Okay, so its status must be true. In case if everything is correct, if there is no error, then type must be success. You can see the success here, so the type must be success as well. So like the type is validation here, and here must the type must be success. Okay, so now it must work fine. Now it must go here and will redirect to the card page. Let's see. Once again I'm going to refresh here, and I think I am not required this console this time. I hope that I able to get the correct result. Meet Gupta. To see here, do it like this. Okay, so here I'm going to add any number, 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so here any email, any of mail I can give 6. Okay, then click on create, and mobile number. Okay, now we click on create once again, and we redirected to the card page. Now there is no error. Okay, you can see here account and logout is coming this time because we are logged in. Okay, user is logged in now. Okay, so it's fine now. We able to add the Laravel Ajax validation for the register form, and we able to do the user logout functionality as well. Okay, now we'll click on sign out once again, and see we read the login page once again. So in the next video we are going to work on the user register email. Okay, so this is the simple process we are working on right now, the simple process. Here we are going to add the user register email as well. Once the user is registered, we are going to send him the welcome email. Okay, and after that we are going to start working on the email confirmation process. Okay, so that thing is very important. We are going to integrate the user registered email confirmation process. Okay, but first of all we are going to work on this user registered email offline. We are going to send email offline. Okay, so please stay tuned for the next video. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.